Alright guys, so we're back at it again with another video. First of all, I just want to say I'm so sorry I couldn't come with the full summary yesterday because I had an emergency come up. I'm in school, at work, so life happens, man. But I did come right after class because I saw the chapter did drop, so you know we got to get into the nitty-gritty of what's going on in the chapter because this has been absolute peak One Piece right here by Oda. I'm so excited. So let's get into the chapter though. So the name of the chapter is Harley, and the chapter actually begins back where we ended off from the last one. We have Loki, Shamrock, and Gunko. They're all speaking right now. And this is actually when Loki asks Shamrock, why do you look like a great pirate named Shanks? Now, before I go any further, I wanted to say I like how they kind of had the distinction. Remember earlier on in this arc, Loki was telling Luffy about how he didn't like Shanks and all this shit. So I think it's actually kind of funny that he was just doing that to try to get under Luffy's skin so he could get him to, you know, he's manipulative, you know, he's a prankster, he's a jokester, he's Loki. I like that they have these, you know what I'm saying? These little nods to who Oki is. And so I'm glad they actually have nods to his actual character from Norse mythology, and I just think that's pretty cool. So next, if you go down a little further in the page though, it is actually revealed. We finally get the confirmation, like we did in the spoilers. Shamrock is Shanks' older twin brother, which means he just came out the first, you know. But they're twins that was born on the same day, same age, same exact face and everything. So we actually got the confirmation that Shamrock is Shanks' brother. But one thing that's also revealed is that Shanks actually returned to Marijois. Now, when that was, I'd have to assume that's probably around probably after Roger died. I think he probably went back after Roger dropped him off. That's probably why he's crying. Roger probably, you know, I'm guessing Roger revealed to him where he's actually from and what he actually is. So after figuring it out, I'm guessing Shanks went back home. He probably stayed for a couple years. Guessing he didn't like it and he left right before he started joining, you know, before he formed his crew and started making a name for himself in the pirate world. Next, and we keep reading on, we see, oh my gosh, okay. We get to see the Cerberus fruit in action now. I remember in the spoilers I said that it was a Cerberus fruit, but it seems in the chapter that actually there's no devil fruit. It's just a Cerberus, and it looks badass and scary. It's actually scaring Loki, so that just knows how strong it is. The fruit could actually detach from the sword body, and then the sword body could just be a sword, and then the Cerberus, each of the three mouths actually have swords in them. Also, with me now knowing this too, this is confirmation that Shamrock is going to be Zoro's final opponent in my opinion, just because he has the three swords. It wouldn't make any sense. Nobody else in the story uses that many swords. And I know last time I said it might be Shanks or Luffy, but three swords, Zoro, three swords, it's too perfect not to do, bro. Basically, Loki sends the Cerberus, like the Cerberus, out of his sword to just keep beating up on Loki while him and Gunko go off and try to subdue the rest of Elbaf. And we actually see right here, they're actually about to call in another Holy Knight. And I kind of feel bad for Loki, bro. He's gonna be sitting here. He can't defend himself. I'm pretty sure Loki's strong as hell, and he just can't fend for himself. He's got to sit there and let the servers beat him up. Which, by the way, has the black clouds around it, which means it's an awakened fruit. Or it's not a fruit. It's probably just another demon form like the Gorosei had, since the fruit itself wasn't specified. Also, I'm pretty sure this is just demon powers bestowed by Emu, because every yokai, that every transformation we've got from a saint has been a yokai or something from some type of mythology that has to do with hell. I don't know who they're gonna call, but the fact that they think only 3 of them is enough to, you know, take over Elbaf just shows that how strong these guys are. I think we're gonna get some revolutionaries in this arc. All right, so we jump back to R's castle, and let's see. Basically, we got Luffy, like I said in the spoilers. Luffy's talking to Road, and I forgot the other giant. Is it Jaru? I don't know this giant's name. I'm sorry. I don't really pay attention to some of this stuff. But basically, he's just saying that, you know what I'm saying, Shanks, the giants are telling Luffy that Shanks attacked them, and Luffy's obviously not going to be going for that. Luffy knows that Shanks wouldn't do such a thing. He knows that he fucks with the giants of Elbaf. And it's actually kind of funny because Luffy then says that the only person that could be is Shanks' brother. And if Shanks had a brother, his brother would be a pretty good guy. And I think it's pretty funny because the person that attacked him is Shanks' brother, and he happens to be a very bad guy. Right after this, we actually get the Scopper. All right. This is either Shiki or Scopper Gaban, bro. Do I see his legs? Do we see his legs? So his legs aren't shown. He has Shiki's hair. He has Shiki's hair, bro. This guy's. I'm going for Scopper because he knows that Shanks was part of Roger's crew. But just looking at bro's hair, this might be Shiki. I'm on the Scopper train, but if this is Shiki, I won't be surprised. Next, we have Frankie and Ripley. You know, the part where I was struggling to speak. They're talking about the mural, actually. The mural on the Atom tree. They're actually looking at it right now. Let's go a little bit more so I can just analyze it. So basically, Frankie and Ripley are just reading through the these mural texts on the Atom tree, and it's just showing, like, as we go through the chapter, it's just showing, you know, piece by piece of what's on the mural, and then we kind of skip to Robin at the Owl Library, and her and Saul are looking over the Harley book. So her and Saul, Chopper, Frankie, they're all basically just talking about, you know, they're just all catching up, I'm guessing, talking about the Harley book as they're probably they're deciphering it. So let's get a little bit. Last page, oh my fucking god, the last page is a big mural of the last page is a big mural of the three worlds. The first world is of the three worlds and the three wars that's that the One Piece world has gone through, and we're coming up to the third. So let's just read over this real quick so we could go over this and we could actually talk about this a little bit, because this is actually what I really wanted to talk about, because this mural is crazy, and I already kind of see what's going on. So the first world, there was a fire upon the earth. Humanity succumbed to desire and touched the forbidden sun. The slayers made a wish, and the god of the sun appeared, but the god of the earth became enraged, and alongside the serpent of hell enveloped the world in death and darkness. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the first war. I'm guessing this is probably Sun God Nika against whoever, you know, was before him. Sun God Nika and whoever was before Emu, unless Emu's been around since Sun God Nika. That's what I'm guessing. The second world says, there was a breath upon the emptiness. The god of the forest sent forth demons. The sun merely spread the embers of war. The people of the half moon dreamed. The people of the moon dreamed. Humanity killed the sun and then ascended to divinity. The god of the sea became enraged. They could never meet again. Okay, I think this confirms Emu has a seafood fruit, right? This is probably the creation, has to do with the creation of devil fruits, I'm guessing. Oh my gosh, yeah, this one's a lot. Yeah, I'm guessing this has to do with creation of devil fruits. This is probably the second war with Joy Boy and Emu. And I'm looking through this, and Half Moon, that's Lunarians are the moon people, right? There's people on the moon, Enel. Yeah, the Lunarians, you know, other people. Okay, so that's the second war. And the third world is, there was void upon the chaos. The unbidden shadows remember the day of the promise, and they hear the voice of the fragmented moon. The god of the sun dances and laughs, guiding the world to its end. The sun will return, and a new dawn will come. They will surely meet again. Okay, so I think maybe the moon people have to do with Blackbeard. I know a lot of people think Blackbeard is the moon god, and also I know a lot of people believe. No, wait, no, is the moon Garland? I don't know. You see this big, like, oh my goodness, the third war is basically about Joy Boy's promise coming true, Luffy versus Emu, the second coming basically. But just look at the mural. Look at all these figures on the mural. You see Joy Boy going against Emu that has these wings. I believe Emu is a dragon. I think all these other figures, these are all the Gorsei and the Holy Knights. And then you have Joy Boy with a giant. He has Fishman. He has Emmett. He has you know what I'm saying? He has all these things behind him. And then you have Emu, the sea monster. And I'm guessing Emu's probably a big dragon, a big Umibozu maybe. I've always been along the sides of that Emu was a dragon, but seeing this silhouette, maybe, you know, I don't know, bro. But I'm actually make a video discussing this more in depth, because this is crazy. I'm lost for words right now, honestly. That's a crazy final page. A couple quick thoughts though. I would like to say that Shanks going back to Mary Joie, low-key is kind of like, oh, so did he snitch? Was that him speaking to the Gorsei? But I don't think so. I think that's more along the lines that Shanks went over there after Roger died, and that he probably just was trying to find himself, and he didn't like it over there, and he left, and that's when he formed his crew, like I said earlier. Along with, I'm really excited to see who silhouetted character is probably next chapter. I'm thinking it's either Scopper Gaban or Shiki. And also I feel like there'll be the outlet for us to get some good lore in. And the ending of the chapter is just absolutely amazing. I'm gonna make a video like talking about theories about the mural in a video I'll drop sometime this weekend, because that is actually like, that's crazy. Dude, that literally just shows us what's going on. The three wars. It was literally like, it seems like it was Nika, Joy Boy, and now we got Luffy and Emu. So these are the three wars. Also, there's different sun gods. There's different sun gods. There's different gods. It's not just Nika. Nika's not the only sun god, if I read correctly. Oh, one more thing. Who is the last holy knight that Shamrock is calling? Who's the last one? And like I said, the fact that he thinks only 3 of them is enough to, you know what I'm saying, take over Elbaf, I think that's either gonna bite him in the butt, but at the same time, it's gonna show how strong these guys are. And I'm excited because I'm expecting Dragon to show up. With all that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Y'all go check out my music channel. We're making bangers every day. And yeah, God bless, and I'll see you guys in the next video.